Hi guys, it's Grandma Gellings. It's been a long time since I read you a book. So I thought it's about time I read you a book. And today's book is called Tess the Tractor. See, it's a girl tractor and she's red. One morning, the vehicles arrived at Whizzing Wheels Academy, which is like a school. And they found their teacher, Rusty the pickup truck, was putting water on the ground. "Good morning, class," said Rusty. "Today we're going to learn how to drive on wet roads." "Ha! That's easy," said Tess. "All you need to do is have big wheels like mine." One by one, all the vehicles set along the track. "Stay way back away from the vehicle in front of you and drive slow and steady so you don't slide and skid." "That's too slow for me," said Tess. "Besides, tractors don't skid." And she sped up and she went in front of the other vehicles. Look, she got water all over the fire truck. For the next lesson in their school, she drove to the farm. "First, some simple off-road skills," said Rusty. "You can start by driving across the field." "That's so boring," said Tess. "I want to learn some real tractor skills." So Tess had to drive up the hill and then down again. "It's still too easy," said Tess. Then Tess got to practice pulling different trailers. This is called a plow. And Rusty said, "See if you can pull this plow in a straight line." Well, Tess was a little bit wobbly at first, but soon she got the hang of it. She said, "We tractors are very good at steering." Next, Tess learned how to cut hay. She got her lines perfect the first time. So she's out cutting the hay that they're going to feed the horses and the cows later. And finally, she got to practice pulling a baler over the grass. And it scooped up the grass and made it into these round bales of hay. "Nice work," said Rusty. "After our break, you can now take those bales to the barn." But during the break, it started to rain. And when Rusty and Tess came back to get these bales, it was getting very muddy from the rain. "Can't we go any faster?" said Tess. "You have to be careful in the rain," said Rusty. "Now let's get these bales into the barn before the rain gets them all wet," said Rusty. "I'm going to take the shortcut," said Tess. "I'm going to go across the field." She revved her engine, vroom, 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 and started across the field. Rusty said, "Wait, there are cows in the field." But she didn't listen as she started off. "Tractors can do anything," she boasted. Tess went faster and faster. "Hey, it is a little bit muddy," she said. "But my engine and tires are powerful. I'll be just fine. I can manage." Tess bounced and went down the bumpy field, and all of a sudden there was a cow right in front of her. "Yikes," she said. She slammed on her brakes, but she couldn't stop because of the deep, muddy, slippery hill. And Tess swerved, and then she flopped over, splosh, right into the mud. See, she wasn't being careful. Lenny and Rusty came over and helped pull her out of the mud. She was very muddy, but otherwise she was okay. "I tried to warn you about the cows and the mud." "I'm sorry I didn't listen," said Tess. "A tractor can do a lot of things, but I'll be more careful from now on." So when Mommy and Daddy tell you to be careful, you need to listen so that you don't get boo-boos or make a mess like Tess did. So that's the story of Tess the Tractor. And until the next story, remember, Grandma loves you very much. Bye-bye.